Welcome to today's video. Have you ever dreamed of winning big money? These people had millions at the tip of their fingers and lost it as quickly as they thought they had it. In 2015, Hung Nguyen was a Powerball winner, or so he thought. He bought a ticket and hadn't even realized he had won until his boss seen a video of him purchasing the ticket on the news and told him he had won. Once video surveillance of him purchasing the ticket had been released, the new data mechanic in South Elmont, California, couldn't claim his $1 million ticket prize because he had lost the ticket. The money was instead transferred to public schools in California. In 1996, Denise Rossi divorced her husband, 11 days after winning $1.3 million from the lottery, without mentioning her winnings during the divorce. Once her husband realized this, he wasn't letting her get away that easily. The judge ruled that she had violated state asset disclosure laws and awarded every penny of her lottery winnings to her ex-husband. In 2008, Joel Innergran missed out on winning the lottery jackpot, worth $21.4 million, because his winning ticket printed out 7 seconds too late. He bought 2 tickets at 8:59 p.m. for the May 23, 2008 jackpot. But only 1 ticket was eligible for the 23rd. The second was printed out after the clock struck 9 and only counted for May 30th. As fate would have it, the ticket marked for the 30th had the winning numbers for the 23rd. He fought a 7-year-long court appeal trying to redeem at least half his winnings, but lost. 2004, Carl Atwood won $73,450 in an Indiana lottery game taped for television and later died that same day. Hours after winning, he walked to a grocery store about a mile away from his home, the one that had actually sold him the winning ticket, when a pickup truck rounded a corner and hit him. 2007, Timothy Elliott had an unarmed robbery charge in 2006, leading him to being placed on a 5-year probation, meaning any sort of gambling would be a violation of probation. Despite these circumstances, Elliott buys another ticket, winning $1 million, landing him in jail and having to forfeit his winnings. 2010, Jose Antonio, a native of Guatemala who entered the country illegally in 2000, had purchased the winning ticket November 17, 2010, but because Antonio was undocumented, Eric Cervantes, Antonio's boss, claimed the winnings on Antonio's behalf but kept the money. Almost 2 years after winning and fighting the court case, Antonio was awarded the lottery prize by Houston County, Georgia, and will receive the proceedings from the $750,000, less than $500,000 after taxes, in addition to $207,000 in attorney fees and $25,000 in punitive charges. 2013, the anonymous Kansas winners. 2 Kansas brothers who won $75,000 in the state lottery allegedly used their winnings to buy methamphetamine and marijuana, and then accidentally blowing up a duplex while trying to fill butane torches. Police believe a furnace pilot light may have ignited the butane vapors, starting the fire. The brothers faced drug and endangerment charges since young children were present at the time of the incident. 2002, Andrew Whitaker won $314 million, which at the time was the largest lottery winning in a single ticket, taking over $13 million home after taxes, which sounds lucky, but his riches would soon run dry. After being robbed multiple times, personal hardships, family drug problems, and struggling with an addiction to strip clubs and gambling. 2012, Rouge Khan, who couldn't believe his luck when he scratched off a lottery ticket and realized he had won $1 million. Weeks later, before he had collected the actual winnings, Khan died unexpectedly at 46. At first, his death was ruled of natural causes, but after a grieving relative persuaded medical examiners to take a closer look, further testing revealed that Khan had been poisoned with a lethal dosage of cyanide. A homicide investigation was launched, but nobody has ever been charged. 2011, Amanda Clayton. This lottery winner did things a little differently. She committed felony welfare fraud by continuing her food stamp benefits. After battling these legal issues, she was ordered to serve 9 months of probation and repay roughly $5,500. She was found dead in her home by possible overdose in 2012 before her probation ended. Sadly, friends found Clayton lying in bed holding her 1.5-year-old daughter. 1997, Billy Bob Harrell, who won $31 million. He was very charitable with his winnings. After quitting his job, donating ample of money to his church, and buying homes for himself and those close to him, he was broke 20 months later. Prior to taking his own life, he had told financial advisors that winning the lottery was the worst thing to happen to him. 2006, Abraham Shakespeare, who won a $30 million lottery jackpot in Florida, receiving $17 million, tragically had his life taken from him. In 2009, his family declared him missing, and in January 2010, his body was buried under a concrete slab in the backyard of Doris or Dee Dee Moore. Moore had many harsh legal allegations against her before and after this murder, and she was not afraid of breaking the law. Moore went through great lengths to keep people thinking Shakespeare was still alive. She went as far as keeping his phone and pretending to be him, trying to pay off his older son with $200,000 to say he had seen him. She tried to find a person who would take the blame for Shakespeare's death for $50,000, and this wasn't the end of her unimaginable scheme. Rightfully, she was convicted of his murder and is now serving life in prison without the possibility of parole. The silver lining in this case is that Shakespeare's girlfriend and mother of his children, Antoinette Andrews, won $1 million from a scratch-off in 2017. She was actually with Shakespeare when he picked up his winnings in 2006. This is an unlucky case due to circumstances with their previous winning, but hoping this time they can learn from the past and keep Shakespeare's energy with them. Any of these throw you for a loop? Could you spin millions? Comment down below, and thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye, guys.